Hey, Dan Blewett here, and I want to go over an often overlooked aspect of softball throwing, and it starts before the throwing motion even begins, and this is funneling the ball and moving through it. So if you don't do this, what you end up doing is using too much of your arm and not enough of your body. And when I assess softball throwers, one of the common threads between those who don't throw very well is that they don't use their body very well. And when you use your body effectively and gain momentum and get your hips closed, what happens is that your arm will start to do the right things naturally, as opposed to picking up bad, inefficient biomechanics because the body's not helping it to move along during your throw. So let's go over real quick, 2 quick components of good throwing. So number 1 is the funnel. So when I get a ground ball and I'm approaching it, I'm getting out in front here and I'm letting this ball come up to my center. That's called a funnel. So when the ball is rolling, as soon as it hits my glove, I'm bringing it up to my center here, because then as I start my crow hop, the ball is going to be in my safe place here where I could dish it, I could go overhand, I could go quick throw, and it's always going to travel the same distance from my center to my throwing position. If I have the ball out here, now it's going to travel a different distance than if I have it here, and you just want to get into a consistent place where you can make the same throwing motion every single time. So the first key is getting from here to here. So that's called funneling. After that, and this is the bigger one for today's video, is moving through the ball. So if I run right here and I feel this ground ball here, even if I funnel it and I just sort of stop my feet, now I've got to get them going again to first base, and I'm not going to have nearly as much momentum as if I kept my momentum the entire time. So what instead we want to do is start learning to move through it, and by that means I read the ground ball, I'm coming through, and all in one motion I'm going towards first base. What this is going to do is it's going to allow me to get my hips sideways to my target. So as I come through, I'm here, and now you can see as first base is over there, I'm already getting my toes in line, and now it's a quick step or two and I'm on my way. And if it's a faster player and I have to get rid of even quicker, I'm still coming through, I'm here, boom, all in one motion. But when we have this stop and go where I charge it, break down, funnel, and then get going again, especially when I have a fast runner and I rush my throw, what's going to happen is what I just demonstrated, which is I stop, I funnel, I go again, I don't have nearly as much momentum as I should, and I end up pushing the ball because my hips don't have as much momentum and my body's not incentivized to stay sort of ankle to ankle as I get across the diamond. So to make a good throw, you have to be shoulders and hips closed to your target. You can't be open to your target. This is when you push the ball. This is when your entire hips and your core, your whole body helps add speed and velocity to your throw. So again, the 2 key concepts from today: funneling the ball. This helps get you in a good position where your arms are going to have the same consistent movement and distance to get from fielding position to throwing position. And then on top of that, we want to move through the ball, starting to angle our feet and going with it all in one motion, so that we keep our momentum and give our hips an easier time to stay closed, so we can make an accurate throw using our entire body across the diamond. All right, so just 2 quick tips for softball throwers today.